Mystic Live coming to you. I remember words cast spells, and a lot of songs that you listen to are influencing behavior, right? Because we become these words that we speak, these thoughts, these frequencies that we place ourselves among. That's why it's so important to surround yourself with the proper frequency of people, places, and things that match your frequency, your potential, right? A lot of us, we had to settle for what we had to work with at this point, but these things try to transform you, transmute you. So I'm getting the energy of Kill Bill or Colombiana, the movie, or even The Professional. Some of y'all really taking your arts to another level, like acquiring physical discipline as well as mental endurance, strength, all these things, knowing that, the things you have to be ready for. And a lot of y'all, you're physically going to get yourselves ready because you know what it is you have to face. And a lot of y'all feel like it's easier. Here it is. Yeah, you got your little enemies worried right now. Be quiet. You don't reveal your plans no more. You don't tell them your plans no more. You don't tell them what you do. You don't tell them how you feel. You don't express anymore as much. You don't care. It's a different energy shift. It's like a complete. You're not nice anymore. You're not kind. You're not polite. You're not motherfucking shortchanging yourself for people who, at the end of the day, don't like you. You're keeping it 1,000 with yourself. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. You don't have fear. And again, I'm getting these people, they wanted to keep you in the state of fear because when you are low vibrational through guilt, shame, fear, these negative frequencies, they can basically attack you. When they attack you with magic, your aura field has already been weakened through trauma already. So that's why it's so important that a lot of this process consists of elevation of your frequency, right? Mostly cleansing. It's about like maintenance, spiritual maintenance. Okay, and if y'all pray, you already know that does a lot right there. The fact that you already anointed and connected to Yeshua, that is the anointment. Okay, which means it's that light body power that these people can't perpetrate. You're the fire. So in a certain sense, they can't protrude that. Besides the fact that they would have to go through first a shitload of army of individuals, whether it's from angels to demons, because you got both sides working for you at the end of the day. And I wish they would think you're going to send me motherfuckers that is my sons. You know what I'm saying? Like, sorry, mother. It's okay, boo. Go back. Go back to sender. Because, honey, there's nothing over here for you. A lot of y'all, I don't know. You do things instinctively. You don't even know why you do them. You're natural with your abilities. You knew you were a high priestess, but to develop certain skills, it took experience. It took you to be attacked. It took you to understand your power. It took you to embody and get used to it and make sure that it didn't consume you. Make sure that it didn't auto-destroy you. Because, some of y'all, you were at a point where you feared your power. They wanted you to stay in the state of fear because then you let things in. You're able to manifest, their stupid agendas. And that's the point, right? So, let's see what was in the dark. Uh, channels. don't even know this song. You feel me? I just be hearing titles. Hold on one second. So, yeah, I know. This is Isley Brothers with In the Dark, Footsteps in the Dark. So it's like somebody creeping up to you from behind type energy. But you know it and you feel it and you see it. But they're not revealing their hands, or you don't quite know. So maybe some of y'all need to look up the lyrics to this song. Study the lyrics more. But it is somebody that's approaching you. But this is the obviously the energy before you actually get the actual action. They are in keep hearing see, you hear the footsteps in the dark, but you don't see nothing. That's why it's like an anticipation I'm getting. Keep in footsteps, baby, in the dark. See, you are in combination. You're at one with the universe. So when you manifest it according to God's will, to the universal law, right? The oneness, law of oneness. You're not sitting here manifesting out of your own selfish wants and needs. Okay? You don't go out of your way to corrupt your heart, to bring people down or to use them. You've made mistakes because that was part of your growth process. But, don't let these people use your experiences against you as if that's who you really are. Because those experiences made you. They didn't break you. They gave you knowledge, understanding, and wisdom so you can help others. Because you have the empathy to relate with others. Something that a lot of these doctors, psychiatrists, parents, loved ones, peers, they're not educated in the arts of life. That's why we have spiritual teachers, right? And in order for you to really go through 360 degrees of hell, you have to cross over death. You have to go to the crossroad. That's part of it, death. Because it is part of the life process. You're going to take this wisdom, right? Because this was like Queen of Pentacles. You were supposed to do something, start something, right? Could be business, could be whatever. Whatever's applicable, right? Queen of Pentacles, something you were building. And these individuals didn't want that. There was some kind of hatred. It was like, you spread the joy, you spread the cheer. You one of those, right? But when people start showing you their intentions, you start to cut them off, right? You get defensive, Knight of Wands. You're not as giving. And then these people start to become aggressive, and then they start to rely on deceitful mechanisms to try to still take from you. Because it's this constant steal, kill, take energy. It's like jealousy, envy, like I want what the fuck you have. But see, bitch, you got more than what I have. Because we talking about this is spiritual inheritance. This is talents, abilities, gifts, skills. You are rich in your mindset and who you are as a person. You're abundant. Which they're jealous because you put the work in, something that they didn't do. But yet they want to be able to acquire the same shit without doing the work. Hold on one second. So, honey, a lot of y'all had to alchemicalize this negative energy, right? Which a lot of y'all, you were stuck in it for some time, but you were blocking it. Four of Swords. It's like these people looked at you as abundant. You didn't even know. This was like you not knowing your potential, right? You not knowing who you were. Of course. I mean, that's the whole point of the journey, is you trying to find out. You feel me? And then once you get to that, it's like, oh, But then once you do that, you got to surrender that to God anyway, because God come to you with the improved version of you. Like the higher self, the one you were supposed to be all along. right? Ace of Pentacles, and that's when you become trining in yourself through your energies to then trine with God. And this is where the blessing comes in. But see, these people can't take, kill, and destroy what God has placed for you. This is why right now, a lot of people are under judgment, period. And don't feel bad about that shit, because they did not feel bad when they tried to literally take you out. Okay? Okay. Now, we give them love, we give them compassion from a fuck distance. That's called detached compassion. But that does not mean, like Tina Turner, what the fuck love got to do with the fact you try to kill me, bitch? You're incapable. Because these are people that don't even want to see what they do. They want to act like you're the dangerous one. You're the animal. You're the savage. Yet, you did more good deeds out here than they ever fucking did. Even when you were sick and down and didn't have shit, you was giving motherfuckers your last. You ain't even question it. You just got a good fucking heart, period. And the universe knows that. But fuck, these people don't, and they tried you for sucker. Because at the end of the day, like I told you before, the devil uses sympathy against you. He will use love. He will use the fact that you care about people. And that is a weapon, because he can use these people as pawns to attack you and get you to even not have faith anymore in love, right? Get you to turn on love. Get you to be just as evil and wicked and narcissistic as these people. Because that's the goal in mind, is to compromise and flip your fucking Merkaba. That's what we call reversed Merkaba. Reverse Merkaba is when they take your chakras and boom, it's like a big block of cement. And then you turn into fallen angel. And then these people use they powers and gifts and abilities towards evil. And they compromise free will. That's why I tell you, the other team doesn't even play fair by the rules that they wrote. Okay? Because these people try to write these rules that they don't even abide by. At the end of the day, the universe is ran by a different order. Y'all kind of brushed upon the surface of it, right? But that's why you had assistance. That's why you had people come in here to show you the truth. But that's why I said everybody is under judgment. The dead and the living. Oh, leave that person alone. Nah, motherfucker. They gonna charge him as such even through the grave. That person will be charged. Even their spirit in the... You know what I'm saying? Footsteps in the dark. So a lot of y'all just surrendering to the process in a whole. You feel me? In its whole. And here was the other song I channeled. I put it on the YouTube too. Chung Lee. Because it feels like a video game. It feels like you're going through different levels. It feels like you have different opponents, you know, in that vary in strength, and that is training you, and then you're having to, like, you know, preserve your energy, and you're having to fight these motherfuckers, and then you're having to, like, reboot yourself. It's just the same shit. On some Street Fighter, you know what I mean? Yeah, Chung Lee. That's Nicki Minaj with Chung Lee. Just listen to the lyrics, though. I don't really care for her as an artist too much. Like, you know, I don't worship the bitch, but I'm gonna give her props when her lyrics, her verbiage, because she, you know, she's an actress, so she can channel energy. But at the same time, when these songs are channeling different disputes between forces, and see, so we keep replaying the same scenarios. A lot of y'all came from that dark place.
I kept my spies on you, though. I didn't like what they reported back. Thought you were smarter than that. You had to have known this was
strategically designed architecture. Masons.
Architecture that
The play.
only I have
They play both sides. That's why at some point it don't even matter, right?
Nevertheless,
If you don't get them to influence you negatively, you halfway won in that sense. Stop. Some illumination, some information ain't for you. Stop. If you're not an angel, that shit ain't for minds that gonna sit here and fuck shit up. Going for a swim. Swimming off the rim. I'm coming off the bench now, bitch. Fully drenched. Ah. 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 Got the hammer in the wrench. Rejection. You're like, it's okay, boo-boo. These people don't want the truth. They say they do, but they don't. I want to be illuminated. No, you don't. Because that means destroy your illusion. Yup. Rejection. You can give a fuck. Death, baby. No more. I bet you they ain't gonna reject you no more. The world is yours now. Be careful what you do with it. And you know who I'm talking to. The ones who I know, they know what I'm talking about. Because if you don't know what I'm talking about, it ain't for you. Plop, plop. Top shit. Gossip. Finesse. Determination. They can't, you're hungry for this shit, ho. That's why I said, you're hungry for life. The fuck? You try to take my life, I'm hungry for my life. You try to take my light and my fire out? Oh no, honey. I was just sizzling and getting ready. So I said, pop off. I'll shut it down. Anger in reverse. Surrender that you can't change these people, man, and you don't want to. Yes, I've been on, baby. They can't kill that spirit of peace. That's the Holy Spirit. They can't go against that. I don't care what rank you think you're at. I don't care who you think you are. You are possessed by the highest spirit. You're protected by the highest order. Because I was ready for this. I was born for this. Mystery. They didn't know, but now they know. I am the... You are the light. You are the life, bitch. You actually resurrect shit. Hey, that's smart. I need my tide of fucking sci-fi. Password to the fucking Wi-Fi. Hey, peace. And it's a mystery. It just comes. You don't have to do nothing to get it. It's a spirit that just comes. Holy Spirit just can come in and out. And then some of y'all gonna be waiting your whole life for that shit to come back. And that shit can come out of nowhere, like So I say surrender to what you don't know. God is in what you don't know. Because God is in the mystery of life. You are angry because the truth will set you free, and you would rather stay a slave and make excuses to why you're bonded. Because for you, we require to take accountability and put in the work. And we dealing with lazy motherfuckers. So they don't want to put in the work, no matter what it is, even if it is to make peace. You see? That's why it's not redeemable. And you can't force it when people don't have the spirit to be able to make peace. They don't have it in their heart. These people are dead inside. You see what I mean? They're being used like pawns. So when you know that, you're not going to sit there and even rationalize or argue with that. You understand what I'm saying? You know what it is. And you got to protect yourself. Period. Because the minute you let shit in, you giving them leeway to fucking destroy and kill and take, honey. And with this anger in reverse, you don't care to be angry and hurt anymore. You're like, I'm ready to be happy. You don't want my happiness, honey. Stay the fuck 100 yards that way. You know what I mean? You understanding the value of happiness and that you got to protect and fight for your happiness, including your peace of mind. And that's crazy to me, but I tell people, you want peace, you got to fight for peace. You're not going to get peace. You want freedom, you got to fight for freedom. They're not going to give you freedom, honey. And freedom comes in once we surrender. We accept that we can't change these motherfuckers. We don't want to. We just want to change ourselves. And we want a determination to elevate, boo. Because I know that, if my days are not promised and they're numbered anyway, judgment fall upon everybody, including you're not guaranteed the salvation. You're actually sitting, waiting for your verdict. And to inherit this peace, which is the elevation of ascension, which means I'm free now, motherfucker. Right? Not access denied. Because, honey, if the world rejected you, you should be happy. You are on the other team. So in a certain sense, stop looking at this rejection as a bad thing. You should look at this rejection as a good thing. You should look at the fact that you're alone as God protecting you from these fucking demons. So their rejection is your protection. Okay? And you can't save these people as much as you want to. That's not your problem anymore. Take the lesson, right? Space. Because you're like, I'm ready for space of happiness so I can create. And I can stay positive in my faith. And this is all you hold on to. So this is telling me like hope. You're hopeful. Even though things don't look bright and happy. Okay? You're still hopeful. You're holding on to this. Like, I have faith, God, that shit gonna work out for me. And this is being also using your mind to create a space to make yourself happy regardless, right? Because you look at these prisoners, they sit in a cell. They got to find mind over matter, which means you can't focus on what's wrong with the situation. You got to focus on how you can stay in this energy, because when you create, you're your happiest. That's like you going with the flow of the universe. So it feels good for you. But when people try to disrupt and interrupt, this is why you got to create movement in order for growth. So in order to grow or to get this space where you could do it, you want to do, call it your playground, your lab, whatever the fuck. I'm going to call it my lab, bitch, because that's what it is. It's my lab. My creative lab. You're going to have to make some moves to make this shit happen. And that means, a lot of y'all, you're going to take more action, okay? To actualize, because you want this space where you're free to create and be. Without interruption, without negativity, without haters, blockers, manipulators, you know what I'm saying? And this fear is of the past, anxiety. Basically, repeating the same outcome. So assuming that things ain't never gonna work. And this is telling me you gotta go with the flow, because to release these pain blockages and this energy, this is disruption that's in your chakra as well. You have to clear this chakra, maybe even through water. Some of y'all need to use water as alchemical component, element, to purify this energy of anxiety. Because this is about projection of future. This is not, I'm not getting worried, but it's like all that fucking negative self-talk that they put in your head. You know what I mean? These people put in your head all this negative self-talk, and you're having to fight this old committee that they put inside of you. It's like this is a disruption in your mind. And it causes you pain for you to even think that these people feel that way about you. But it caused you to have to be strong. And that's why you're cautious, because you don't really trust them. You know what I mean? You want to feel protected, but I feel like you don't feel protected. That's why you're in this semi-fear state and you're sad. So in a certain sense, it's like a tug of war, okay? You're trying to release yourself to the light. These people trying to pull you back. And that's the ascension process, right? But a lot of y'all, you're going to take the little bit of strength you got and you're going to push through like it's like you giving birth, right? Get that last push. Like you're going to take your whole being to just say, I'm going to push that turd out. You know what I mean? That blockage. And some of y'all going to use movement working out. This could even be, again, growth, success. This is like maybe listening to lectures that are towards your career building or whatever. You're gonna invest more into yourself, okay? Because you're trying to get the Queen of Pentacles, and in order to do that, you gotta place some investment in the growth. You can no longer leak your energy in places that it's not it's not doing anything. It's just draining energy. So you're letting energy out towards causes and people and places and things that is just wasteful. It's just wasting away. When right now it's asking you to put this energy back into yourself so God can actually bless you. Because they say God gives to those who have their own, right? A child who procure his own. So you want to be a self-starter, that's what the fuck you're agreeing to. And see, you had to fight. Nine of Wands, you feel defensive over your baby, this business that you're building, this idea, this generational legacy that you're trying to pass down to the next generation. And see, these people try to end this shit for you, dog, because they saw the vision. This was blocking this Ace of Pentacles, which means you were supposed to be recognized and blessed with something. Okay? And you didn't get what the fuck was yours anyway. That's why, in a certain sense, y'all needed to reboot yourselves, right? You needed to get rid of... You had too much going on. And you couldn't really recognize who and what. Yeah, where this energy, Eight of Wands, was actually coming from. Because it was just like... shit would just kind of shift out of nowhere. It's like, brah, brah, brah. You were getting attacked by, like, all angles. So you had to identify the attacker, in a certain sense. Hold on to that energy and send it back. Three of Wands, Hermit. This was like, first of all, you took that energy, actually, and Hermit. Ten of Pentacles. You prosper. I'm not getting alchemist, but that is an alchemy move. Hermit, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Wands. You took this energy that they were sending your way, and you motherfucking used it anyway, bitch. And you created a prosperous fucking society. A golden age. And they fucking hate you for that. Because they want to keep people binded in these cages. You teach people how to manifest, how to wake up, how to, not be in the matrix and have to slave. Maybe not to the level of Andrew Tate, because he took it to another level, which it tries to do that. But you feel like that person is an op anyway. They work for that secret society as well. But death. They didn't want this to come to light. This was like a struggle. But this is also giving me cycles of life and death. Nothing is ever forever. It has a transition. It renews itself. It ends. It's like you got to look at that process with your life as well, including your craft or your creativity. Like things that you were supposed to put out here and you didn't. Maybe it needed more work. It needed to be like redone over, recycled, refurnished, resurrected, renewed, reincarnated, into something else. And that is the fruitification of the substance of what we doing here. Yeah, because with this Queen of Pentacles, it's telling me life and death. It was like trial and error, trial and error. Everything that you were trying to do would end just as quick as it started. So it's like trying to block doors and somebody's ciphering the energy. And this is where you started to protect yourself. You started to see that, because this is recognizing your value. Once you wake up to know thyself, right? You're like, man, wake up to who the fuck I am, bitch. You had to shift the demeanor. You had to protect yourself with Nine of Wands. You were holding on to this dream even though you feel it was over. You felt like it was dead. You felt like you could never reconnect with this again. You're like, I can't even go here. This could have been a dream, a goal, a project, something. This is attracting a King of Pentacles, right? This is also, like trying to People would come with false promises. Oh, I'll help you. I'll do this. Oh, we could do this. And these are people coming to you. And these were people also trying to gain. You starting to see these people was just coming around to steal my idea. To get rich off my idea and not give me not even credit, motherfucker. And don't give me credit, give God credit. But fuck, that was supposed to be your position, honey. And that's why I tell you, you could be nice all you fucking want to, but we really play this shit for high stakes and keeps. And at the end of the day, honey, when you playing for the throne, motherfuckers will kill you over your throne, bitch, and try to play you. When you know this inheritance was overdue. That's why I tell you, it's grimy out here. Can't trust people, even people who act like they want to invest in you, just to take from you. You starting to learn, these are valuable lessons that you learn about who you're, if you had to partner up, who would you partner up with? And there's this King of Pentacles that was holding on to you for your energy. You, Sun card, you know that. These people have more than you, honey. Man, I'm done. And this is why a lot of y'all, your energy was being ciphered, Five of Pentacles. You started to recognize that because, again, you were putting in all this work, all this energy, all this effort. You were drained. And now you Five of Pentacles. And, everything was deadened. It was like, this is also, again, blocking doors, bitch. Trying to close doors in your life, dog. Because you're King Midas. This is gold touch. Everything is a signature, alchemical energy that you possess. Everything you touch turn into gold, bitch. You put essence into shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is for real, for real. And you're dealing with fucking haters. And these could even be people in your bracket. You know what I mean? Of what you do. It's very competitive field. You're not even competing. You're like on the sideline. You feel me? Doing your thing. You just get recognition, period. Because star quality is that no matter what you do, you shine. Period. And that's the jealousy that you experience as a star. That's why it's like your path is alone in a certain sense. Because of the type of haterade that come with that fucking territory. Because of who the fuck you just are, period. I am all that I am, bitch. Whatever I put my potential to, I can do, ho. I can go in and fucking start off cleaning that toilet, bitch, and eventually I'll own that motherfucker. Like, I'll manage it. Because you start to just, you like to be challenged. And thus, you attract this challenging energy. And the thing is, Queen of Swords. You're speaking about your stability. You're speaking about how you did it. From something to nothing. Hierophant. Teaching people moral code of conduct. Hierophant. This is also getting recognition from institutions. Maybe you're going to go to institutions and teach them. This is like changing the structure in the system. You're going to be educating people on changing the structure of their system, even as Hierophant, which means religious institutions, changing the way, the perception of thought. Because this is about integrating the truth back to the principles. This is the bride of Christ, honey, that's holding motherfuckers accountable and saying, hey, if you really do represent this, then follow me. Go on this side, bitch. But this is called foundation with Four of Wands and Hierophant. That's a foundation of a whole new motherfucking system, Empress, that you are in charge of. Because this is matriarch golden era society, motherfucker. Freedom, libertà, Athena, justice, scales, karma. Bitch, that's off. Shekinah, that's feminine energy, asshole. Don't forget who gave birth to you, asshole. Who gave birth to you, strength card? You trying to fight nature and the universe and all the essence. Go to war with God. Go to war with yourselves. Bitch, go to war with your reflection. How can you go to war with divine feminine principle? Because she speak truth? Because she call you out on your shit? You can't tell me this motherfucker wasn't trying to fight you for finances and stability over a fuck apartment, bitch, and had you destituted. A mother, an ex. That's why I said they didn't want you in this Queen of fucking Pentacles. And now they want a new chance with you. They want to come in peace. Chariot. Nothing you can do about this shit because they coming in strong. They want to work with you. Three of Pentacles, Chariot, Lovers, Fool. Now, I'm getting for some of y'all, for a very few, like half of y'all, you're going to get a whole new relationship. This person going to be, boom, Lovers. Could even be a Gemini. Okay? It is your North Node for some of y'all. Because this is telling me something's coming in for you that's new. And this is meant to be, and you're meant to work with this person. This person from the past breadcrumbed you and tried to screw you over a fuck apartment. And, you know what I'm saying? This is also using an institution. That's why a lot of shit coming to the light. A lot of shit coming to the light, boo. Of all these different players that were involved here. And this is something that they didn't want to give you. It's like, imagine like he trying to penny pinch. So, okay, let's say something is 10 of fucking Pentacles and it's yours. These people will like breadcrumb you. 6 of Pentacles and make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit wasn't yours anyway. What the fuck you mean? You making me work hard and strain card, fighting me over some shit that's mine? Any fucking way? You're lucky if you're even part of that motherfucking trial right there. Because right here, this person thought you didn't know. But you did. This is where maybe you got a message from an institution as well later on. That this is why this person's scared. I feel like this is why they kind of don't come around you. Because there's something that they did that was they were supposed to do for you anyways. But this is like trying to take something that's yours and then try to fuck around and give it to you after that. Like, oh, here. But then you have to kiss their ass. Meanwhile, they're giving you 4 of Pentacles. Hold up, wait a minute, honey. Knight of Wands, yeah, right? And then you got the nerve to reject too on top of that. Reject a bitch that you sat here and drained and took from. And then threw out for the wolves to eat. And now you don't like it, bitch, that I'm not on my bottom yet. And never will be, because I already had my bottoms. Look, 9 of Swords. I'm a phoenix. I already resurrected from the ash. How can you keep destroying something that is indestructible? This is why this person panicking. Because you're not bulging. You're wanting to move on. Boom. And some of y'all, this is going to be like Archangel Michael energy too. This person going to protect you from all these fucking fucktards. You're going to have someone that's going to really fight for you and have your back. Because the universe is going to show you. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all like, I never really had a person, you know, protect me or have my best interests. So in order for you to heal fully right now, to be confident in your role, you're going to have somebody that you can trust. And the universe is going to bring you. It's going to be an angel. Because it's not a fucking demon or a human. That's for sure. They're full of shit. They pretend like, I want to help you. And then they trying to set you up low. So, honey, you don't trust people. Period. And, honey, that was a lesson that you needed to learn. Which was good. Because now you're able to protect your energy. Right? You learned. You're not just letting anybody in just because you have compassion for their ass. Fuck. Because you know their motives. You can feel it. And just because you let them do what they do, right? Take a chance, risk. Just because you took a chance with them and you risk shit, you know, you still don't reveal your hand. So they, you know, these people don't know. They really gamble everything with you. Because this is about receiving what you need, progression, moving on, closure. This was about closure. Okay? This person didn't want to give you closure. It could have been a twin flame or even a soulmate. These people they didn't want you to heal. Put it like that. And then if they were doing magic to keep you binded and keep you in a stuck situation, to close these doors, close relationships, turn people against you, you know, all the little fucking crickets that these fuckers do because this person wanted you to struggle. See, they got handouts to get where they're at. But they wanted you to fucking lick the shit off their boots. And it wasn't just one person. It's the same fucking energy with all of these people. So at the end of the day, boo-hoo-hoo, you got used in this process, honey, because they used you as a pawn. You are going to transcend your obstacles and expand new phase, prepare for union, and you're going to ascend. New people, new places, new things. And these people going to love you, man. They're going to protect you. They're going to value you. Why? Because it's your time. You need that right now. You went through a lot right here. So in order for you to embrace this new phase, you have to have a change of scenery. You know what I mean? You have to. Change your input and everything. New people, new places, new things, boo. Because this shit right here, you flicking it to the birds, the wolves, the toilet, the fucking sewage, the abyss, the Buffahides, Sheol, all that shit. Toss it in the fire, on the brick, on the coal, whatever, honey. You know this shit can't go in the washing machine because they don't want to be pure. They don't want to clean their life. They don't want to fucking do better. So that should tell you right there. You cannot force people to do what is right for them. They have to come up with their own terms of understanding to want to elevate and ascend and change their life. You know, all you can do is be an example for them by you elevating yourself. It's just that a lot of y'all got heart. You're a nurturing individual. You're empress. You're a mother. So you mother a lot of people. But then you started to see it was just backfiring anyway. You know, these people didn't take your purity, you know, as a weakness and then sit here and flip scripts on you. That's why you're like, hold on, baby. This is my story. You just can't come in and think you're going to add shit. You know, add your own private script to my shit, ho. Hold on, wait a minute. I am the creator of my verse, honey. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shock, and attack. So this snake, somebody's going to betray. The other woman is going to betray this person, and they're going to come in wanting to talk to you. This bitch is actually secretly obsessed with you right here. Because these people love you as much as they hate you, they love you too. It's weird. So, yeah, it's a love-hate thing, but this person's going to want to come back to you once they get betrayed by this individual. In a certain sense, y'all don't even care. For some of y'all, you're going to take this person back. And for some of y'all, you're going to be in a completely new situation. And if this is telling me it differs between the circumstance of your condition of your contract, basically, because not everybody has the same term and condition. So it can't be applicable for everybody, right? So that's why I say this separation was to cause more passion. This was to grow in chemistry. This person, really likes you. And they want to have fun with you again. Because they know that this person also... This snake was gossiping about you and him. So they know that this bitch was a snake. They know that this person had it out for them in a certain sense. So they were mimicking and attracting their frequency, which is that love-hate, frenemy fucking energy. Two-faced Gemini fucking energy. That's wearing the mask. But that's about integrating the two sides, taking the dark and the light, that duality, and integrating it into a balance. So that's like acceptance, again, surrendering, which does create, this is about being positive. You have to keep a positive mindset, even when shit is negative. In order to get exactly what you want, you must be grateful. You must stay in this frequency of bliss, because this is paradise coming next. So a lot of y'all need to be positive about this situation because you don't feel positive. Yeah. And they're watching you because this person might have promised somebody else this ring engagement, but they really want to marry you, though. That's why they're watching and stalking, gaslighting, focusing out, sabotaging, rebuilding, interrogation. They keep texting you. But this is like they text and then they run. But this is like working on something. It's like Death, rebirth, death, rebirth. You're trying to alchemicalize the relationship by burning the impurities that happen, right? And starting over where both of you are kind of on this changed, renewed mind with Phoenix. And that's just a lot of your fear is that this person's gonna run after they, get you caught up. It's like this love heartbreak. So in a certain sense, they know who they want to be with. This could even be your twin flame, or used to be twin flame, that understood that he was in this dynamic with somebody, a soulmate who betrayed him, a snake. They want to come back to you, they stalk you, but they know they can't. They're heartbroken in this situation because they married a karmic. This person was feeding their addiction. They were keeping them in this denial state and this illusion through the fuck matrix, and they were blocking this person on their path. They were possessing, controlling, restraining this person, keeping them busy, keeping them in this soul tie so they couldn't reach their purpose. They understand that you came in their life for a reason, and they're heartbroken by it because they love you unconditionally and they didn't want this to happen. You might have gave this person like a promise ring or something. Spiritual, like, engagement. They wish they could have started over with this shit. But the thing is, this person was also trying to keep your energy stuck, you see, so you wouldn't move on. And that's kind of fucked up, That's fucked up. Like, you reject and you push, but then you want to sit here and bind people's energy. You know what I mean? That's fucking sick to me. So they're hurt right now. I'm getting Queen of Swords. You cussed everybody a new asshole. And you don't care, bitch. Because, honey, what you thought? We was just going to be quiet about the shit and just have me suffer? Okay, honey, nah. You going to hear about it. The dead going to resurrect itself by speaking the truth. Right here, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. This is about a position at a job that was blocked. Okay? Also by a Queen of Cups. This third party. But this bitch is being blocked now by the universe. Because she's not God. Blah. Ace of Swords. So now, boom, she's in her head because this person doesn't look at them the same. And with 5 of Cups, she's stuck in the past still. So she's still looking at 3 other people, 3 other relationships that were failure. She wasn't really putting in the work in this either. You understand me? This was like maybe also a type of occupation doesn't mix well with this situation. This person does not fit for the position. Period. Ha. Here. So she was trying to block this, which you really can't. That's why with Ace of Swords, she's getting blocked. Yeah, 6 of Wands in reverse. You will not be victorious in this situation, honey. So this is a snake who tried to take this offer from you, confused this masculine. She convinced him to go against you. He did all this extra shit. He feels bad about it. He watching you, hoping he can come back to you. You making it seem like, look, I'm really fucking done. I don't care no more. I feel like it's a fucking telenovela, bro. It's so sick. 4 of Swords. He waiting on whatever move he need to do, or she is. She trying to figure out when is this shit coming back around. But boom, with Strength card, she getting 7 of Cups. She getting distracted. So in this distraction, she pulling away from him. So the universe is bringing in distractions for her, so they can remove this bitch, because she's a weak-minded fuck. She don't fit the position. This person understand that they're not loyal to them. They're loyal to 7 of Cups, other community. But this was a lesson for this person, because this person needed to see the what they were doing to you. Okay? King of Swords, yeah. This person was not in their truth. And with Knight of Swords, they're needing to come in and speak a truth. This person's going to cuss this bitch out. It's going to get kind of ugly here. You know why it's going to get... Look at this. King of Swords. This motherfucker going to get... Oh, let's see what that is. Let me look it up real quick. King of Swords in reverse. Hold on 1 second. So it's saying here that when you have this combination of this pair, right? represent various meanings depending on the context or the question surrounding this card. In this case, a powerful force of energy and intellectual focus on specific goal. All right. So this person's driven by something, but at the same time, they're acting irrational too. They're not in their logical because it's in reverse, the king. Even though they're taking action, right, towards what they think was logical. But this person knows they made a mistake. This person acts rashly, and they're overly focused on logic, and they actually dismiss their emotions. So they couldn't be receptive to this connection as long as they were coming out of just logic. They weren't connecting to the heart or the soul. So, Antonio, no touching, Baba. Wants to wreck everything here. So in some cases, they need to balance their intellect and their intuition to consider the emotional impact of their action. Okay? This means that they need balance to consider consequences of their action and have insight before they do something. So in a certain sense, you know, this person might cuss this bitch out or slap her around, do something. I don't know, because that's why you hope this person would just walk away from them, because they're not worth it. They don't see that this Queen of Cups is secretly playing him. With Strength card, she's actually at war with him, because with Two of Cups, she promised a lot of people this type of shit right here. So it's going to get kind of ugly here. And this is why, in a certain sense, they should just block this bitch. You see what I mean? But you gave that person the best advice you could do. You know, it's like, if they don't want to listen, that's on you. Ace of Pentacles, you know, High Priestess, you're starting a spiritual business. And you're not in Queen yet, but you're a Knight. So Knight is like, you're just finding out all the information. You're taking action towards the things you want to do, and you're in the adventure process of, like, you know, getting information, finding things, looking, you know. You're trying to put this shit together. You're being patient. You're focusing on God. Ace of Cups, Page of Swords. You're rejecting messages. You don't talk to people much. You're patient because you're manifesting something you want. Ace of Wands. And you're working with the Creator, with the Divine. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. This is what the Divine wants for you. And you're learning to just temper your emotions, because right now, I feel like, I'm not saying you're in a fragile state, but Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, you're still feeling some type of way from what happened. Three of Swords. So this person with King of Wands, they got betrayed by this person. Okay? They want to come back to you. For some of y'all, once you're dead in this, all they could do is watch you from afar. And they can't even see. You probably blocked them out of everywhere. Every platform. So, I don't know. You warned this person, but I feel like for some of them, they had to learn to get themselves out of, they had to learn to stand up and place boundaries, basically, in order for this full new beginning. They have to really want this connection, because it's not easy. Ten of Wands, they're burdened by what they did. They wish they could just start over fresh, like it was the first day. Nine of Cups, Fool. But this is like, also this person's thinking of the consequences of their action. They did a selfish move. They didn't think about, if you have a family with this person, they didn't think about how their actions reflected, right? And now they're burdened. They brought this shit upon themselves, where they're having to deal with chaotic, crazy ass fuck energy, knowing that Queen of Pentacles lovers, you were that bitch. And that's burdening them like God is putting down that whip. So you, as you started as a knight, you went to Queen of Pentacles. You see what I mean? And this person sees that they're the fucking problem, in a certain sense. Yeah. They did it. Yeah. You told this person they lack morals. They lack ethics. They're not virtuous. You told them this about principle. Queen of Swords, Hierophant in reverse. This ain't got shit to do with what the fuck you thought you was gonna obtain, honey. This was a lesson. Okay, and it comes in as a dynamic between these soul ties. And you here to learn a fuck lesson to move on to the next. Okay? If you don't want to learn your fuck lesson, you're gonna still sit here and keep repeating the same old shit and be a bitter fuck ass bitch. And now that you're judging this motherfucker, this is adjudication, judgment, for what they did, they're heavily burdened by it. You don't gotta, see, that's why I say they paint you to be this threat, but you're not. You will walk away from people before you sit here and do what they do. Plot, strategize, and bomb first. You know what I mean? You'll just put the bomb down and say, man, I'm not even interested in going to war, honey. You remove yourself out this equation because you're really interested in motherfucking living your life, bitch, and being happy and moving the fuck on from the drama. So here, King of Wands, Ten of Cups, this is like reconciliation, happiness, joy, paradise, Knight of Pentacles, receiving something that it is you need. Okay? This person got to do right by you, period, but they're being judged for what they did. This is also working with others. This was a lot of shit they did. This is heavy betrayal. Justice, they probably even used the courts against you. You know what I'm trying to say? Justice, King of Cups, they used another individual. This person, I mean, they took pleasure in doing this. They thought they was really going to get something out of this deal. This was also, again, somebody they were working with. This could even been, this person was with a male. They like men. They're part of the LGBT. They fake it though. They act like they're closet. You know, they act like a hater. They despise gay people, but they is one. So, you know, that's where a lot of y'all, I don't hate, but if you're confused, you know, or you're going through these like periods, you know, because of your integrating your energy, then don't judge. Because you don't have really room for that. But this was like, this is also telling me somebody's revealing all their fucking secrets. This is other people that were involved. This could even be a third male party, their lover. Somebody they were messing with, telling on them. Hello, stop. That's why a lot of those trannies, they're really there to fucking blow shit up. Like, get, you know what I mean? Show people that of their sexual indecencies. You're gonna get something. For a Empress is getting this home. You're getting some kind of stability. In a certain sense, this was supposed to be yours anyway. This person made it seem like they're doing you a favor. No, bitch. This offer was what it's supposed to be anyway. There's kids involved and everything. A lot of y'all, you know, it's karmic justice, so you're gonna accept that because the universe says, you know, you can't keep blocking your blessings, right? Okay. But a lot of y'all, you got to look at this ending and everything that transpired as a burning bridge. Boom, the Tower, the Ten of Swords. There's going to be, this person's going to see how many people really betrayed him. Five of Wands. This is like going to change perspective because initially this person was projecting all this shit on you. And they were punishing you for it. And at the same time, you're like, man, the fuck hell with it. But these people didn't even want to go against you. Five of Wands, death. Nah, they're like, we straight. Three of Pentacles. whatever work that they were doing together, it's not. That's it. It's dead end. They can't. There's no work. This person was trying to like clout position. Maybe this also King of Cups was somebody who was a higher position. Maybe they had an organization, higher position, and this person was jealous, and competing and just did irrational, dumb shit to try to make himself look good in a situation. And I'm feeling like, that was a very dumb mistake. Yeah. Now they're having to, everything's being reversed. They're having to reflect on this. This is all these individuals that thought otherwise. Now they got no chance to have to sit there but think about what they did. That's penance. 10 of Wands, Hermit. The 8 of Wands of Hierophant in reverse. They're not ethical, bro. They're not even fucking human. Some of them, they really looking at this shit like, is that how I really... This is awareness. This is illumination. This is like you shining the light on people. They have to see themselves. And a lot of them are mad because they can't run from it. These could be people who they're runners. They run from responsibility. And unfortunately, you're having them have to see this shit. You feel me, for what it is. This is why they hate you, because you're not going nowhere. You're still talking your motherfucking shit, Queen of Swords, and they hate you for that. And then they can't even hurt you, harm you, or injure you. Mirroring each other's self-image. So all that shit they were projecting on you was really who the fuck they were. Introspection. They had to see these things. They're having to see these things within themselves. That the hatred they had towards you was the hatred they felt towards themselves. That they were not accepting themselves. So again, projecting this energy and beating you up with this shit. Karmic. Yeah. These were karmic. So these people are supposed to show you your triggers. They bring turmoil. They're fleeting. They come and go. Resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. They're teaching you to choose yourself. They're teaching you to learn how to have self-love. And a lot of empaths, this is something they have to do. This person was with a karmic as well, and they needed to see, why. Fear of intimacy. They were listening to their ego. So for now, they're just with their friends, talking to friends, living in the moment. They want to be single. Or this could be even you. You just want to be single right now. You're healing. You just want to hang out with your, the girls for a while. And then you're like, man, I need a break. In a certain sense, this person didn't want to see themselves. So that's why they were rejecting this shit. Because they wanted to keep playing these games and keep running back and forth. But you ended that shit. Like, plot. And it taught them that they have to fucking take this shit serious. You know what I mean? See, a lot of y'all, you're gonna take a risk with this person, but you're not gonna give them information too much on what you plan on doing if you do decide to work with them. Because in a certain sense, you're not putting all your trust in this shit. You still know they're karmic. But you believe that this can evolve into a nest phase, healing the inner child and the growth. So both of you could benefit off of healing each other because, again, you're a reflection. You mirror each other. So this is something that you're needing to, for your growth. You know what I'm saying? These are certain lessons. But for you, this is actually like taking care of yourself. And this person is going to obviously help you with that. Okay? So I feel like some of you might enter a karmic relationship, or that's what it was, and now you're about to enter a soulmate, like a soul connection, because it says need time to heal. So these are people that are coming in to assist you, receiving what it is you need, progressing, moving on, closures. A lot of y'all, you gonna make healthy choices. You're gonna just hang out with friends. You're gonna put your priorities elsewhere. You're gonna think less, because this is like, you're not focused on dating or meeting somebody new. yet you're still trying to heal from all this other shit right here. You know what I mean? So in a certain sense, y'all taking y'all time, y'all prioritizing, which is a good thing. But this person, see, this karmic bitch want to be you, so she's taking your advice. She's going to meet somebody new. She's going to move on. This is keys on a ring with date. She's going to cut this situation out because her friends are telling her, just fucking move on. You need better, right? So you're actually helping somebody in this process. This karmic ass bitch who was trying to, she's starting to see what it was. This person who seduced you, right? This is lightning, sudden change, shocking news, epiphany. She's gonna leave this person, and she wants to fucking do better. You taught this bitch a lesson. She's starting to see that this person's karmic, that they were mirroring, they were trauma bonding. This is also knowing that they have to do right by you, right? This is needing to balance the scale. But again, they're not showing this person also their moves, so everybody's like poker faced right here. All these players are not showing their fucking moves. So in a certain sense, this person, he juggling, like he going back and forth between you and her because he don't really know what this bitch got in storage. Now, if any of you had a recent birthday, the universe is giving you a fresh start. This is a gift. Even if people didn't give you gifts, you're getting this gift from the universe, okay? This is a time you release this time, a year, you would rather ignore it altogether. Begin a new chapter because it's going to begin with or without you. This is why a lot of y'all, it's like you doing this recycling, recharging process, You're chemicalizing a lot of shit because this is people that were trying to come against you, blocking this, and it's like you staying in these frequencies, it was like blocking yourself from being able to elevate, and you start to see, I'm draining myself, I'm putting all this misdirected energy into shit that don't even matter when I could put this energy into myself and fucking grow and do the shit I need to do without all this fucking disapproval energy or these attacks. And meanwhile, these fucking karmics are gonna learn through separation. Look, miss you, sadness, thinking of you. Everybody now wants to know where is she? Unsure of the future, because now you were that guiding light, right? Once they didn't have that guiding light anymore, it's like first they tell you to shut up, but now they fucking need your advice. It's like backwards, reminiscing, keepsake. They want to learn from the past. This is like wanting to also make new memories because this person lives outdated, replaying events over in their head. So a lot of you may be mentally, it's giving me that Five of Swords energy, like you sabotaging, or this person sabotaging themselves with past thoughts, assuming, and a lot of these people live in the past. So the way you're going to transmute this situation with these people as well is that, again, you putting your end completely to the past. Everything that you're going to focus on is going to be strictly present and future. There's no reason why you should even bring up this shit, any of it, because now we're in a new paradigm. It's time new. So you're in creative energy. You're like, if it's not coming out of me, I don't want it. But this is telling me you're not going to sit here and keep beating yourself up with this old ass energy, because this is like them trying to want you to feel bad and shit and keep you stuck in that energy. They want you to miss them, like, well, honey, you're gonna get what you need anyway. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. You're gonna get your place. You're gonna do all the shit you need to do. This person gonna help you if you have kids. They have kids together with you. They're gonna stand up with their responsibilities.